One of the things I wanted to touch on as well is around New Year's resolution, that whole pressure around New Year's resolution. And that's about, oh my God, New Year, right, what are my resolutions for this year? It's like, take a breath, take a beat, enjoy that garden, smell the roses, although there's not usually roses in January, but you know what I mean. Smell the trees and the mulch and that lovely winter air, and take your time and really delve deep as to what it is you want to create for the year. And when you have a powerful, giving up smoking or drinking less or losing weight or getting fitter are usually the top resolutions. But if you want that to work, you need to be in the right headspace and come from a place of inspiration as opposed to, I hate my body.
Yep.
Instead of,
Yep.
I love what my body does for me, but I want to treat it better.
Yeah. Well,
And and have
sorry.
and sorry, and have a really powerful why. Why are you doing this?
Mm.
What are you going to gain from it? Because when you're just sort of slapping on a New Year's resolution, yeah, I want to give up smoking, but why? You delve really deep into the why. And when you have your powerful why and you really commit to it, it happens. I committed to my health in September. Well, I've been committing to my health for a while, but September I made a very powerful decision of, right, I want my body to be fitter and healthier. And I went deep into the whys, and my why is so powerful. And part of that is because I want to be a role model for other women. And I want to be fit and healthy enough to be able to hold retreats with a group of women and have the energy and health, fitness levels that I would need to run that. And I want to be healthy. I want to treat my body, as we said in another episode, I want to treat my body as a temple and treat my body with respect and love.
Mm.
And because of that, I have lost, since September the 10th, I've lost 12 kilos, which is just about 28 pounds. That's in English money. That's 2 stone since
It's
September this.
incredible.
But the power of your why, and yeah, I know. So it wasn't a New Year's resolution. I delved deep into it. So if you want to make change, what comes first is the way you be,
Yeah.
your way of being.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's not doing. It's
No,
not doing, it's being. And, the last few years, I've adopted a word for the year. I still haven't worked it out. But again, in the past it's been be fabulous or be confident. And what I love about some of those states is that you can express them in so many different ways. So it's not just about doing one thing, it's expressing it in my language or the clothes I wear or the exchanges that I have with other people or my home or kind of this. There's so many different ways that state can manifest, and as it does, it just ripples throughout the year. So there's that variety, but also by choosing a word, you can summon it really quickly. So if you're squashed in the tube, you're feeling stressed and rushed to you're trying to get somewhere else. Right. How do I be fabulous here?
mm.
Flick hair back, make a bit of space, smile. That'll create a big space on the tube around you because everyone will be like, "Oh my
Oh,
goodness, she's
crazy
smiling
lady.
on the tube." but, but it's just like you have the power to create instant change. It may be small, but it's an instant change that you have the power to put in place. Okay?
I love that. That's so simple. And again, it's reminding yourself, isn't it, of that and coming back to it. And like you say, just so simple and quick. And then, that's all related to a way of being and embodying that way of being in everything you do and following. And then that's then where the inspired actions come from.
Yep.
Following it up with those actions. I love that. That's really powerful.
So, ditch your resolutions. Don't get skint. don't spend lots of money on the hustlers. Spend a little bit of time choosing who you want to be and what you want to pursue, and then look for great people like Jen that can provide the tools and the support, because that's what you really want, not what you're told that you want.
And yourself, Claire, as well. Way of being and as a leader and changing, coming up with new ways of leading that's coming from that place of compassion and creating those environments that create joyful teams and productive and effective teams that actually love their jobs and want to stay and not jump ship.
It's taken me many, 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 many years. You can obviously tell that we're candid and honest about failure and creating space for tremendous growth. And so this sense of authenticity has been around me for some time, but actually it's not until you delve quite deeply that you realize that many leaders declare that they're authentic, but they haven't really got a clue who they are in order to be that authentic person. So you have to just kind of strip that back and be honest with yourself, because if you're authentic and yet living the life that you're told to live through generations or through culture, then you're not really authentic. You're authentic to that role, not to you. And the real power comes through when you discover who you are, who you really are, and show up as that person. That's real authenticity.
Yeah, being bold and being you. And I think a lot of people need help with that. A lot of my clients feel lost. And I've lost myself. I don't know who I am. I want my sparkle back. I want to shine again. So yeah, I think using this time of year to really delve deep into how you want to be for the year, who you want to be, who are you?
Yeah. And if you need some tools to examine that further, I mean, do listen to previous episodes. But actually, if you jump on over to the podcast on YouTube, we've well, Jen's done all the work actually. Jen's created some amazing playlists which focus on the topics of relationship and spirituality and careers. And so when you've decided where you want to go and you want to just dip your toe in, we've created those resources for you to explore, to see if that is, to try it on, see if that's an area that you want to develop and grow in even more.
Yeah. And if you want to speak to either of us, whether that's around leadership, both personal life and in the work life, or you want help with creating more balance and joy and harmony, confidence, reach out to me as well. Happy to have conversations with you and see what it is you need exactly, and see if we are able to help you further.